What's up, y'all? It's the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he, just taking some time to tell you what's on my mind. Listen, with all of the talk about 90s coming back, and even Martin is coming back, and I figured, hat to the back might be in order. After all, I lived it. So anyway, want to just show you guys a little video about some kids in, Ron Clark Academy in Atlanta that just found out that they're going to be going to see Black Panther. In another couple of weeks, it's coming out. So anyway, look at the reaction these kids had upon learning that they're going to be seeing this movie. Check it out, y'all.
Actually getting some aspect of the African American experience.
We do a horrible job of teaching the history of African Americans in this country. We teach slavery and Martin Luther King, and that's pretty much it. And it's an embarrassment. The fact that we have to have a Black History Month is an embarrassment because it should be Black History Year.
Well. Looks like a little bit of self-esteem goes a long way. I've said my entire life that it takes a lot of effort to keep black people in this country fucked up. And that's the only reason why, I tend to be a conspiracy theorist on certain things. Yeah, I believe that it's possible that there's life in outer space, right? It's like I believe that there's probably an elite in this world that plots to keep the average, everyday citizen in check. And yes, I believe on some levels, keeping a permanent underclass in any country is a very effective tool of keeping certain people in power. So that's where you find a lot of people of color, a lot of impoverished white people in this country. So when you see a story like this, now you got the Black Panther coming out. I intend on seeing it with my son. A lot of people are very, very excited about this movie because here you have, some black people looking powerful, strong, smart, productive. And this is an image that a lot of our kids sorely need to see, because I know that there's a lot of good, productive, decent black people and moral black people that's out there, but that's not what you always see on the screen. So I am really, really hoping that Marvel gets this right. I hope that they do the character of Black Panther justice. And, and if they do it, then they deserve to have positive word of mouth, where people take their kids and their kids' friends to see it. I would like to see that. So I'm really hoping that that does well. And for all of us, this should be a reminder. You see the way those kids are dancing. You see how happy they are. They need this positive image, not just the movie, but they need this every single day. Don't be afraid to be your child's hero. All right. We all know that we're not perfect. God knows. And deep down in your heart, all of us, that we're not perfect. However, what we can do is just make it a little bit more of our life's mission to let our kids be a motivation for us to improve. It's like there are a lot of people out there who feel like they ain't shit, so their kids shouldn't be shit either because they came from them. And, maybe if you're a young single mother and you have a child with a dude who ain't shit, and this baby comes out looking just like the father who ain't shit, then you might have a problem loving that child or showing respect for that child. And this is the reason why we should remind our daughters to be more choosy. Like Ron Isley said, choosy lover. There's nothing wrong with that. Be a choosy lover. You know what I'm saying? And raise your children to see positivity in their lives every single day. Not the least of which they might find in their own mirror. These kids want to be great. They're born great. It's like everybody talks about people being born gay or being born, with their sexuality, and things like that. Why can't we believe that our children are born great? And then the world teaches them that they're not. That's not cool. You see what those kids look like. Like I said, this is the reason why I'm sharing the video and the story with you. Because kids want to believe in themselves. They want to see things that show them that they can be great. And so we have Black Panther. Hopefully this movie delivers. And even if it doesn't, remember guys, their reality is what we build. All right? So let's build our kids up. Let's have them dancing on their desks every day. Let's have them believing in themselves and singing every day and feeling good about life every day. We can certainly do that. And I challenge myself to do that with my son every day. Boy, you shouldn't be watching my videos, but eventually you will. So just remember, I told you I love you. And I tell you this every single day. All right? And if you ever see this, and maybe I'm not around, you just remember that. Every single thing that I do with you in mind. I want you to have a great life. I want you to be happy. Never let anyone tear you down. And that goes for all my other little brothers and sisters out there. You might not be my sons and daughters, but I love you. All right? So this is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. Once again with the positivity. Rock on.